how you doing? Man, I had got so irritated last night. I had every intention on doing your reading, but last night I had got so irritated because my iPhone was like, I guess my storage was too full, and the video stopped like mid-reading. I went to sleep after that. That shit had irritated my goddamn soul, and I just don't like to read people's read when if my spirit or my energy off. So I'm back. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do his shit before he started texting me like, what the hell? I want you to think that I had flexed you or nothing. I'm trying to see how I want to start this reading now for you, Counselor, because what I want to do is give you the best possibly, the best accurate reading. So welcome to the House of Flame. I'm Lippy. I had started this reading, and I wish you would have seen my head. I was like, I'm not going on video and letting this man see my motherfucking head like this. Counsel, what's up? If you would like to share your feedback about your reading, it would be greatly appreciated. It definitely helps me build the platform, and it also, your friends, my friends, type shit. So, I hope you enjoy this reading. I hope it's everything you need it to be. I'm going to start it off with some oracle messages, some things that Spirit just might want to say to you right now. Some things that you may need to hear. And I ain't gonna use that many. So, Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me a chance to deliver this reading for the collective. What oracle messages do you have for the collective, the council in general? Please and thank you. Man, I immediately started thinking about that. I just watched it, but when these readings started, I started thinking about that man who did that 30 soda in the styrofoam. That old man he sound like DM. Kuka like she y'all let me anything. That shit's so funny. But, it may have a symbolic message to it. About them like the March Madness, never know. Give me one more. Thank you. So, excuse me. The first card that felt was guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So, holding on to things that could have had you spiraling at one point. No longer letting that energy resonate with who you are trying to become or who your soul is leading you to be. So no longer holding on to any type of guilt that makes you, want to spiral. Holding yourself accountable for something that you didn't do, or someone, losing someone that could have had you spiral. Some shit could have happened, could have had you spiral. One of your, friends, your homeboys, your girlfriend. Just no longer blaming yourself almost like it was my fault type shit. No longer holding on to that guilt, however that resonates. Freedom, freeing yourself from that guilt is what fell next. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So finding happiness in who you are, who you're becoming. If you no longer resonate with a certain version of yourself, then that is no longer the you no more. Breathe. I'm free. You know what I'm saying? With that, change comes. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So you have to be spinning up, you got to be, you on the maze, but you got to spin the wheel. So you got to be putting the work in. That's the only way you'll grow. That's the only way you evolve. And without movement, there's no growth. There's no evolvement. So don't be indecisive on, decisions that you need to make for yourself. If yourself telling you not to do it, then don't do it. You could definitely be, self-esteem could be kind of not at a good place, but functionable. So make sure you're working on that version of yourself too, because you do have a purpose. It's all about you accepting who you are without worrying about the judgments of others. So when Spirit is saying, be honest with yourself and be honest with who the fuck you are, Council. Okay? So that's it. I feel like those are the oracle messages are like the deep messages that Spirit wanted you to hear, for sure. All right. Please and thank you. See, look, I already counsel. You already popping out, but you're not healing. And that's what's stopping that at your overflow from coming in. So make sure you are working on your healing. Like, no more holding on to guilt. No more stunting your growth because of what you're not ready to face. Face it, baby. What messages, Spirit, do we have for the counselor? Can we clarify these oracle messages for the counselor, please, and thank you. The crazy part about what scared me when you told me that your birthday was June 27th. This is my baby daddy birthday, too. Maybe these messages some way apply to his ass too. Y'all share the same goddamn day. There's a lot of balance here, imbalance, or you're trying to balance a lot, and it's creating the way for you, Cancer. Ooh. So you could be juggling a lot, like I said, a lot of imbalance here, because you're juggling a lot. I think you just want, calm, peace, happiness. There's a sense of, you waking up, or you smelling, like waking up and smelling the roses. It's almost like I can see clearly now, the rain is gone type situation. So it's almost like this imbalance that you was going through, that you was hovering. It was, I think you are, kind of becoming aware of it. So there's this wake up, smell the roses type energy with the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia. Children could play a role here as well, or childhood trauma, or just childhood memories. Something that's like a childlike child, something to do with children. Or like I said, that feeling of waking up and, being aware of what's causing this imbalance. I don't think that you're being as nurturing to yourself as you should be, like honoring, the softness within you versus the tough exterior, kind of masking it, or instead of nurturing you, I'm alright. I'm a player. I'm out here having my way. but it's not, you're not healing. Like I said, it's not, it creates a lot of chaos what it does, Council. And I feel like you are, blinded or not wanting to see, what you're carrying, all of the burdens that you could be carrying with the imbalance. I think that you have to stop trying to carry the load. Maybe you're trying to, be someone, or you could definitely be feeling, like guilty for the things that, have made you, spiral. Like I said, this is crazy, because when I did the little live reading yesterday, this card fell, where we was talking about things, and we talked about this in the 3-card pool, where you're pouring into things, but you don't think they're growing. What's causing the delay is the dead roots. 1111. Don't listen. Make sure you tag me in the post and tell your friends to book the Marie. The dead roots is what's putting a halt to, your manifestations, your blessings, and, the things that you've been pouring into and planting into. Remember the card that, the first 2 cards that fell was the pouring into. The Ace of Cups is about new beginnings for water signs. You are a water sign, my sir. But, the reason why, that's the reason why you're not able to pour into your overflow isn't happening for you, because you got so many dead roots that need to be plucked out. And once you start to become more aware of what those dead roots are, the more that you will start to pluck, and then you'll find that imbalance. No more rocks and rolls and waves. It'll be more so, it'll be more so, peace. I gotta get, comfortable. Big mama right here. But then, there'll be more peace and, happiness and tranquility, and you'll be able to breathe again. But the longer that you ignore these things, the more it creates a little bitterness within you, Cancer. It creates a upward in your crash out energy, and the things that you're manifesting, it's almost like like you got the power to manifest what you desire, and have the things that you would like, have the things that you would love, be who you want to be, free yourself and be who you are. But you're afraid that your past gon' creep up with you. Like, it's almost like the things that you did to people, you feel is going to be done to you. And it puts a hump. It keeps you in there. I'm good. I'm straight. That energy. But that's self, that thinking is a lack of self-control. It's a lack of willpower. It's a lack of like your own strength. And you have to be strong. You got to be the opposite of, the Chariot upright is strong, determined, strong willpower, and I ain't trying to say weak, but like, you can't allow, fear, because that's what that is, fear to kind of control your, what you're determined to be, your self-discipline, your self-control type shit. And, you know, once you're able to align or get those things under control, you know, you'll be able to move forward and make happier decisions, happier choices. You'll be able to take action, and there's someone who is a soft, there's someone in your energy that you do see as the one, that you do see as, you know, your empress, someone that you could possibly want to put some babies in, or, you know, someone that you view as, you know, the one. But it's like a situation with this person where you can't be being this Knight of Wands energy, because the Knight of Wands is in reverse. So you can't be in that cocky, irrational type energy, quick and, you know, fast moving type shit. So sit back, be still, Cancer. The moon is here, so there's a lot of, you know, hope here, renewal here, positivity here, but the moon also means healing. And whenever I see the moon, I always think of the path, you know, the road that, you know, that how you can follow the moon. And sometimes the moon will always light the way, but sometimes there's going to be some places that the moon can't quite hit, and there won't be no light in it there. So you have to be the light even in your darkest days, in your darkest moments. That's how you will gain control. That's how you'll step back into your, you know, strong masculinity. Right now, there could be an offer coming to you. It could be something, you know, small, but there is an offer coming your way. It is related to some money. It's going to get you out of a lot of conflict, you know. It's going to help you overcome some conflict and some hardships. Could be some, like we was talking earlier, some court cases, some legal actions. You know, there's a situation that you could be in right now that, you know, someone who's worried, someone who, you know, don't give a fuck, and then there's you, you know. But you will get the recognition, you will get the success from this, you will get, you know, what you need from this. Even if you don't think that or see this offer coming, I think that you, Cancer, have been thinking the worst, which y'all are known to do, you know. When you start to feel like that, you shut the fuck down. You don't communicate. And this is another reason why this card is in reverse. Because it's not going to happen until you gain control. Until you start to put your foot down, Cancer. Oh my God, it's going to be repeated cycles. You have to start to put you first. You have to start listening to your intuition and being kind to your already soft self. The tough shit only gets you so far, man. That tough shit don't lead you nowhere but either jail or dead. And I don't know if you want to go to jail, and I don't know if you're ready to die. But it's time for you to come out of the code, cut this code act off. And that's the truth, Council. That's the clarity that you need. This is who you are designed to be. emotionally aware, in control, a soft king. As long as, like, the thing about chess is the king be all over the board. And for you, Council, sometimes you do have to bump your head, and then get back up, and then bump your head again, and then get back up, and then bump your head again. But you notice how I'm all over the board? Like, if you're gonna play, and it's not even about the game of chess, but if, you know, you gotta be still so you can see clear. Like the flower said, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. So that's that. I feel like that's it, but I don't want to lead you, like shut it down like that. I want to give you a little something, you know. I'm going to use these Psychic Tarot. And now I'm going to give you some, look. They there, Council. They there. Those new beginnings, the fresh start that you want is there. Even if you don't see it right now. Look, soon as I open the deck, choose wisely. Them your battles, darling. That's about what you pouring into. And it's not pouring back. Those are the battles that you need to stop pouring into. If you're pouring into people and they only give you chaos, you got to stop. 222, alive me. This reading on fire. If you're pouring into people and they only giving you chaos, then those are not the people that you need to be pouring into. Okay, Spirit, give me a couple of more minutes for me. And this Council's reading. Foundations and achievement. I think this is what you want to build. But temptation can definitely be your biggest addiction, your downfall. Rest and rejuvenation is here. So you need to give yourself a break. Even if that means sacrificing something. This break that you're giving yourself will initiate the sacrifice to create the wisdom that you need. Oh, for those new beginners to roll in, baby. One thing I will say is, this ain't no, what we doing right here, what I'm doing right here comes from, sheer, being like chosen, like, I didn't choose these cards chose me type shit. So what I'm putting off is straight from source, straight from spirit, straight fire. Welcome to the house of flame and stone. You get what I'm saying? So the crown card is here. Knowledge, you know. In order to be aligned, all your chakras have to be in order for your crown to be in balance, to be balanced. Not, juggling. Intuition is here. You listening to your intuition. You are seeing what's in front of you, and you are choosing to not walk into it. Holding on to some heartache or loss that's got you stuck in survival mode. It's time to boss up, Council. I think you've been patient and planning this long enough, and it's time for you to walk into your destiny. Look at here. It's time to walk destiny, their balance. What else up under here? Oh, and the one, the harmony. Hey. All right. Let me get on up out of here. I think I done gave you this. I think I done gave you the sauce now. It's up to you to use it. No, hold up. Wait a minute. I done gave you the recipe. It's time for you to make the sauce out. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much. And yeah, make sure you tell your friends about me. Have a good night.